Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Randy McHenry will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the .320 mark.
Yeah, and look at the way the rookie's lighting it up. Boy, he could very well be in the Rookie of the Year discussion with numbers like that.
In there at the knees, strike one. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's a high pop-up. Number 12 settles under it near second, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber? Randy McHenry takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Randy McHenry.
Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things...
Melky Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The batter, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Randy McHenry comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Randy McHenry.
Quintana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Carlos Correa will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
George Springer strides in, grounded out his last time through. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Evan Gattis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out, and this is already 4 in this one, so it may be back to the drawing board yet again.
Randy McHenry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Randy McHenry will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Adam Eaton will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, it looks like this might possibly be the last opportunity that he gets to have that hitting streak extended. This is going to be a big at-bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, they really need Melky to turn it around a bit.
Randy McHenry will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And a moment now for a look at A.J. Hinch's Houston Astros. Striding into the box, Randy McHenry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Randy McHenry.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Randy McHenry will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
High and deep to left center field. Cabrera going back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody in that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Melky Cabrera will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
McHenry is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Well, what a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there.
Randy McHenry stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah.
Number 12 steps in now. Fly ball out toward left center field. McHenry on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Abreu will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher because of that.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll